Continuing with multiplying decimals, another important skill with multiplying decimals is to multiply decimals by powers of 10. So there's just a couple steps. This is simpler than the previous video. So step one is to move the decimal point to the right, the same number of zeros in the power of 10, and then add zeros to the end of the number as needed. All right, so we're going to multiply this decimal 5.63 by these different powers of 10. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to multiply 5.63 times 10. So step one is to move the decimal point to the right, the same number of zeros in the power of 10. So how many zeros do we have? We've only got 1 0. So because we've got 1 0, we're going to move the decimal place one place to the right. So we would get 56.3. All right. Now let's look at multiplying 5.63 times 100. So we got 5.63. How many zeros do we have? We've got 2. So that means we're going to move the decimal place 1, 2 places, and that will be the new decimal point. So 5.63 times 100 is 563. All right, next let's do 5.63 times 1,000. And so we've got 5.63, and how many zeros do we have? We've got 3 zeros, which means we're going to move the decimal point 3 places. So 1, 2, 3. Now notice that on this third decimal place that we moved, we don't have a number above it. So this is where step 2 comes in, where we add zeros to the end of the number as needed. So we're going to add a 0 here. So 5.63 times 1,000 is 5,630. All right, so now we have 5.63 times 1 million. All right, 5.63. How many zeros do we have? We have 6 zeros. So that means we're going to move the decimal point 6 spaces to the right. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and put a decimal point. And for each of these decimal places that we advanced and we don't have a number, we're going to put zeros to fill those spaces. So 5.63 times 1 million is going to be 5,630,000 and 630,000. Okay, that's it. All right, so that's how you multiply by powers of 10. Let me give you the answers for this think, pair, share so that you can try this on your own. So it's going to be 2.58 times 10. That should give you 25.8. By 100 should give you 258. By 1,000 should give you 2,580. And by a million should give you 2,580,000. Like that. Those should be the answers you get. Let me know if you have any questions.